Is Zohran Mamdani-style socialism coming to a city near you? His popularity with the Democratic Socialist Squad could mean he'll have a lot of imitators in the Democratic Party, and that the next red wave could look very different with Marxist control of Congress after the 2026 midterm elections. Our Amy DeLaura explains why New York City is bracing for Mamdani.
We will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about.
Zohran Mamdani, a card-carrying member of the Democratic Socialists of America, beat former Governor Andrew Cuomo in a general election with turnout rivaling a presidential year.
If anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him.
Meanwhile, President Donald Trump, watching from the White House, fired off a Truth Social taunt during the speech. The numbers behind the impending federal versus city government fight are terrifying. New York receives roughly $10 billion in federal aid every year, including grants and reimbursements. Mamdani's first-term agenda: fare-free buses, approximately $650 million annually. City-owned grocery stores, that's $180 million yearly, plus a startup cost of $300 million. Universal public childcare, $5 billion a year, that's half the budget, and a fast track to the $30 minimum wage. Either requires that federal money to stay intact or the full $10 billion in new corporate and millionaire taxes he has promised. Legal war rooms are already humming. Mamdani's transition team has quietly retained the ACLU's state power litigation team. On the other side, Trump's attorney general will have a menu of pressure points. The first federal complaint could land before the new mayor finishes his inaugural address on January 1st. When Trump and Mamdani met at the White House in November, it was cordial. Trump expressed high hopes for Mamdani's mayorship and even appeared to forgive the Democrat for calling him a fascist.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
But the warmth between them seems unlikely to last. Mamdani never pretended to be anything other than what he is. His platform was printed, bound, and posted online months in advance. An 11.5% corporate tax, the highest in the continental United States. Vacancy taxes on landlords who keep apartments empty, commercial rent control, strict good cause evictions statewide. He sold it as simple arithmetic. Take from the top 1% and deliver to the bottom 80%. However, the top 1% started moving the decimal points. Whispers of a corporate exodus have filled Midtown. Florida real estate listings have spiked, with firms such as Citadel eyeing Miami expansions. Real estate titans insist the sky isn't falling, at least not yet. Still, the fear is that permanent rent freezes and the elimination of vacancy decontrol could force firms to rethink every property they own in the city. The carnage for small businesses is only beginning to be modeled. Many small businesses are facing the choice of reducing their employees' hours, laying them off, or relocating. And in the restaurant industry, a staple of the city, early models suggest that 15 to 20% of eateries would be at risk of closure. Mamdani waves away the exodus talk the same way former Mayor Bill de Blasio once did. But this time, the rich really can leave. Red state governors waving zero-income tax flags have become increasingly enticing. New York has survived bankruptcy scares, 9/11, Hurricane Sandy, and COVID. It will survive Zohran Mamdani. But survival is not the same as flourishing. I'm Amy DeLaura for Washington Examiner.